Hey, what's going on, family? It's Luclin here.
And this is Luclin.
And little Ethan.
And it is time for question and answers with
the Luclin Family.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, so what we do is basically you guys submit questions to us via the videos that we put out, the questions and answers videos, and we try to answer them to the best of our ability. Right? That's what she told me. So that was script. You told me that. She's good.
I did.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so first question is from Rexy Gomez. This has 4 thumbs up. It says, how did Devon get sick, and can you tell the story about him too? P.S. Sorry for your loss and the long question. That wasn't a long question at all, and thank you.
All right, so Devon was fine Friday, got sick Saturday, and passed away on Sunday. And the way that happened was little Ethan was sick the whole week before with
It's the flu.
Yeah, like a little flu, and then Devon got sick. And so on Sunday, when he wasn't feeling good and his fever wasn't going down, I took him to the hospital. And 2 hours later, he was gone. Well, it happened so quick that they didn't know what happened, so they had to do an autopsy on him and found out that he passed away from bronchial pneumonia. So it was very sudden, very quick, and something that we were not expecting at all. Up until that point, he had never been sick. He'd been really healthy, happy little boy. And it was right before his second birthday. It was 12 days before his second birthday, so it was really difficult for us. At the time, little Ethan was 4, about to turn 5, and Devon was about to turn 2, so they were 3 years apart.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's the story. All right, thank you for that question, Rexy.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see.
Oh, and I guess, Devon was our son.
Yeah,
Devon, I don't know if
Devon was
I
our
didn't
son.
say that, but yeah, he was our youngest son.
All right, let's go. We are just pulling questions from the videos, you guys. So let's see what we have here. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this one. This is from, looks like, what, Zap August? I can't say that. How do you say that? How do you say
Zaphagus?
that? She's good. See, that's why I bring her.
I
Zaphagus. Have you ever had a dream where you were falling, but then when you hit the ground, you didn't wake up, and now you're in an everlasting coma where you think you're awake and making videos, but really you're in a deep sleep and we are just figments of your imagination? Think about it. That is, I've actually had a dream that I was falling. But I was always told if you have a dream when you're falling, to wake up. Because if you don't wake up, that I think it's like a, what is it? It's like a superstition, or I don't know what you call it, but they say if you don't wake up that you can die. I was like, and so every time I have a dream I'm falling, I make sure I wake up.
Oh, really?
Make sure I wake up.
You're like the heaviest sleeper ever.
But if I'm falling, I'll wake right up.
Sure.
All right, next question. Thank you for that question.
It's an interesting question.
It is.
Oh, boy. Little Ethan, who is your favorite commentator? I know who it is.
That's an easy one.
I know exactly who it
I
is.
have a lot.
But I know who your number one is.
Who's your number one?
I have Sly.
There we go.
Toby Turner.
Tobuscus?
PewDiePie.
Tobuscus!
PewDiePie. And I think that's it, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite. And you
Okay.
guys.
Oh, thanks, bud.
How many years have you lived in this house? We've lived in this house 4 years.
Yeah.
Been here for 4 years. Let's see. That was from Jaden. Thank you, Jaden. And wait, what was that other question that I just asked? Oh, right here. That was from Bookworm 981, the question to little Ethan. Let's see. There's so many. What's interesting about this questions and answers, you guys, is that when people ask a question on here, you guys that have been watching us for so long, you answer that question for them. And that's awesome. So thank you very much.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Hey, Luclin, this is a question for little Ethan. Little Ethan, do you play the drums? P.S. I'm 12, I skateboard, and I love Minecraft too. No? We don't have any drums in the house, do we?
It's the finger drums I have.
He's got finger drums. Okay. We can go with that.
Yeah.
He's got finger drums. So he plays the finger drums. Okay, and that was from DJ Pops 91. Thank you for that question, DJ. a lot of people want to know who is Devon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was most of the questions.
What? Yeah, that's okay. So once again, like she said in the beginning, Devon is our son. What I will do on this video too, like I did last video, I put an annotation up where it shows the memorial video for Devon, our son. I'll also put a link in the description so you guys can check that out. Then you'll figure out. Then you can see who Devon is, because like he passed away, and if he didn't, he would be right here with us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We were a very close family, and we still are. And I think with losing him made us even stronger and made us even closer. But we've always been really close.
Yeah. That's why we use the family strong.
Yep.
We've always been a very, very strong family. Let's see. Next question. It's from Awesome Cool Man 21. What is your favorite sports team? To little Ethan, Luclin, and Miss Luclin. What's your favorite sports team?
Mine.
No. Your mom.
Team?
Yep, team.
I don't really have a favorite sports team. I like watching soccer and tennis,
Okay.
but we don't really watch sports.
I don't have my favorite sports team is
I mean, we live in San Antonio, so we should say the Spurs.
yeah, but I don't watch sports.
No.
So yeah, I don't
I
really
can
have a
say
favorite.
one.
What?
It's skateboarding. Tony Hawk. The
That's
birdhouse. No, it's going
Birdhouse.
on
Okay,
going
yeah.
on to the Olympics.
Well, there you go. There you go. Little Ethan's favorite sports team is Birdhouse. Tony Hawk.
We're gamers. We're
gamers,
a gaming family.
Not sports.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I will watch sports sometimes, especially if soccer's on or tennis, but
All right, let's
Yeah.
see. That was from Awesome Cool Man 21. Thank you for that question. Will you ever make a Minecraft server? Funny you ask, because we used to have one. We used to have a very large Minecraft server, and we no longer have it, and probably won't have a Minecraft server again because it's a lot of work, and we really don't have the time.
Yeah.
That's the thing I could really say. And that was from, what is that? Vicky 2003. Oh wow, that's an interesting question. This is from Xbox Superfan. It says, if Devon was alive, do you think it would have changed the channel at all? To be honest with you, I don't even know if we would be doing this. I really don't know. Like what, really?
we probably would be doing this. And I think that there'd be a series with little Ethan and Devon, so
Yep.
they'd have a brother series.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of times where I'm like, what would life be like? You know, and there's actually a song that I don't even remember what the song is called, but there's a song that talks about what if and how he would be today. And I think about that every day. It's been 7 years since he passed away, and to me, it's still like it happened just the other day.
Yeah.
It's like that pain is always going to be there. So I always think what if, and it's hard to do that. You know, you gotta not think so negatively, and you gotta think, okay, well, there's nothing I can do to change that. So
It's true. Very true. Wow. That was a good question. Thank you. From Xbox Superfan. All right, so this is a few questions altogether. This is from Karma2221. I have a few questions, actually. See, I said few questions. What is Luclin, Miss Luclin, and Little Ethan's favorite game to play as a family? Well, that's an obvious. Minecraft.
yeah.
Let's see.
I will say though, we've always been gaming family, so we play different games throughout the years, and we've played Star Wars Galaxies,
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I think my favorite though out of all of them was Star Wars Galaxies when we played that as a family.
I'm gonna have to agree.
That was-
Galaxies.
Blast.
See, where have you traveled for conventions, vacations, etc.? Well, we just got back from Florida, myself and Miss Luclin. She went on a cruise, and
I went to the
hung out with my family.
Bahamas
And so, why'd you do that?
because he couldn't go.
He didn't go because he was in school.
Yeah, because
So
when you're
then-
in middle school, you have a lot of homework and stuff, so it's like,
Yeah, eight teachers. Eight teachers. That's crazy.
So he couldn't miss all that, which we were sad that he wasn't there with us. I missed him a lot.
Yeah, we did a lot. So now I've been to Las Vegas, been to Alabama. I went for PlayOnCon. Las Vegas was MineCon. She's traveled so much.
You
She
went to
travels. She goes a lot
GameCon.
of where?
you went to GameStop.
Oh yeah, the
Expo.
GameStop Expo here in San Antonio. She went too.
Yeah.
She did. He was in school once again. School. But you gotta stay in school, kids. Do your work. Get A's. bees, too. All right, for Ethan, what is it like going to school? Do people know who you are, and do they ever ask you about YouTube?
So what is it like going to school first?
Well, no. Like what is it like going to school?
Do people
Do
recognize
people
you
know
at
who
school
you are
and
and
they know?
Not that many people recognize me. Only a few do. Most of them are friends. Most of them watch us, and they ask like, "What's the new video coming out?" I say it's secret. Can't
That's
say.
wow, super secret.
Secret.
All right, so I think that's the buzzer.
The dryer's done.
That is it. We are done for. No, I'm just kidding. We have one more question. We're gonna go ahead. Let me get a good one here. So many of these favorite games, and so many. Oh, Miss Luclin, are you gluten free?
I am actually allergic to wheat. Gluten free is barley and I think rye and wheat. Yeah. But I'm only allergic to wheat, so I have to watch that. So I can't have breads and pastas and stuff like that. So I do try and eat all like gluten free so that it's easier and not have to worry about getting an upset stomach or being in pain. So
the last time we talked about him being allergic to high fructose corn syrup, or corn in general, just corn.
Corn,
a lot of people
beef,
actually they said a lot
rice.
about it. Let me see where the one is. That was from Good Day, 811.
well, little Ethan and I both are allergic to a lot of stuff. It's really hard to cook and to be able to get things that him and I are both not allergic to, because we're allergic to beef, we're allergic to milk.
I'm not allergic to milk.
I'm allergic to milk.
She's allergic to beef, and so am I. I'm allergic to corn, soy, rice.
Trees. He's allergic. This is what's he went and did the allergy test. Hold on. Went and did the allergy test, both of them, and I think they test 75, right? 75?
He was allergic to 73.
73,
of
and
the
you were
75.
allergic to. She was allergic to 76, something that you couldn't even be. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I was allergic to a big number too. I don't remember.
To the majority of that number. So they're both allergic to a lot of things. So I'm surprised he's not in a bubble and she's not
I'm
in a bubble.
allergic to eucalyptus trees.
We don't have any of those around here, so.
It doesn't make any sense.
Your big one is mountain cedar, though.
Mountain cedar,
and
we
it's
have
bad
that here like crazy.
It's really bad.
So yeah, I feel so bad for them. One last question, and this is a great question, and this is from the craft person. Are you guys going to have any more kids? Yes, we are.
One day.
Yes, we are.
Hopefully soon.
Yes.
But yes, we feel like, and I mean, even when we have another one, it's still going to feel like our family's not complete. And it probably will always feel like it's not complete. But ever since Devon passed away, I wanted to have another. And so with my medical issues and stuff, I'm trying to get that taken care of first, and then we'll start trying to.
So to answer the question?
Maybe in a few years.
Yes.
A couple years.
We will. So, and that was from, who was that from? Okay, that was from the craft person. So that's it, you guys, for question and answers for today. So if you guys have questions that you would like answers to, please remember in the comments below, submit your question, and if we get to it, we get to it, because there's a ton of questions here, and we want to try to answer them all for you guys. So that's it, you guys. This has been Luclin.
And Mrs. Luclin.
And little Ethan.
And we're out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.